My dear fellow Liberians, I enjoy the privilege of being a proud Liberian. And today, I would like to speak to you directly about restoring the soul of our beloved nation, Liberia. My background as an organizational psychologist, my deep love for Liberia, and my compassion for its people have profoundly inspired this message. I do not speak to you officially as Director General of the Civil Service Agency, Chairman of the Health and Public Service Network of Africa, or the Chairman of the Board of the President's Young Professionals Program, the PYPP. I speak to you simply as a Liberian, burdened by the shared weight of our challenges and inspired by the glimmers of hope now rising. We are a nation with a glorious origin, yet a painful present burdens all of us. This is not a time for blame. No. This is rather a time for reckoning. For too long, we have danced around the truth, ignored the fractures within our society, and surrender our moral center to survivalism, corruption, and silence. A wounded legacy. My dear Liberians, since 1847, Liberia has wrestled with two parallel legacies: the hope of liberty and the shadow of exclusion. The divide between settler and indigenous communities, the privileged and the marginalized, has persisted for generations, entrenching inequality in access to education, land, political power, and justice. This deep-seated dualism fostered bitterness, mistrust, and competing identities rather than national unity. Over the decades, successive governments failed to equitably address these divides, leading to civil unrest, instability, and war. This legacy of exclusion was mirrored within our families. The Liberian family structure, once the foundation of our strength, has been eroded by poverty, trauma, and cultural abandonment. Marriages have become transactional. Parenting has been replaced by neglect. Many of our children, meant to be nurtured, guarded, and protected, have grown up in environments where survival is the only example. Our national values collapsed under the weight of daily suffering. Where still a culture of corruption became the norm rather than the exception. Corruption was no longer just a crime. It became a means of living. Public service was used for private gain. Greed overtook gratitude. As public institutions weakened, the people lost trust in their government and one another. This moral decline, compounded by economic despair, turned Liberia into a nation deeply fractured by history, trauma, and injustice.